today's video, we are going to be talking about the animal-based diet and how you follow it and what to expect for the first 30 days when you are starting this new diet. Animal-based diet is including a lot of animal products. Now, this did used to be the name of carnivore because, of course, all you're eating is animal products. It seems to have changed now. When people are talking about animal-based, they are talking about Paul Saladino's diet, which is meat and fruit. So it's basically the carnivore lifestyle with fruits and honey and raw dairy added in. Most of a carnivore lifestyle, so most of your calories are coming from meat and especially red meat, but you're having extra calories on top coming from fruits, coming from honey, coming from raw dairy. Now, raw dairy is not going to be one that everyone can eat. I certainly can't stomach dairy. And of course, in most places, raw dairy is actually not legal. It's actually illegal in a lot of states, in a lot of countries. You could eat, steaks, red meat, beef, pork, chicken, lamb. When you're on a carnivore lifestyle, you're going to be wanting to get most of your calories from red meat. We all know that red meat is very good for you. Whereas if you are eating chicken, it's going to have not a lot of calories in, and you're going to have to really eat a lot to get enough calories. And remember, we don't want to be basing the diet around carbohydrates. We want to be basing it around the meat. So if you're on an animal-based diet, but you're eating 500, 600 grams of carbs, but your meats are too low, your fats are too low, you're not gonna feel nowhere near as good. Then you can also add some eggs in if you like, if eggs are good for you. You're just gonna need to find a good local honey, find organic fruits. Depending on your location, it's gonna be easier than others. Now, I've recently just moved to Thailand. My fruits are amazing. The amount I can have, amazing. They're tropical, they are beautiful. But this is not the same in the UK. The UK only really has good berries, strawberries, blueberries, raspberries. We are known for having very good berries, but mangoes, watermelon, it's just not very good in the UK. Whereas here, it's going to be so much better. Basing your diet is probably basing it around what is good, accessible to you. Me in England, getting good honey is amazing. I can find really good honey and that's brilliant. But here in Thailand, I haven't been able to find honey yet. I haven't been able to find good honey. So it's going to be based on different locations. So I'm sticking with a lot more fruits, mangoes, orange juices, these sorts of fresh fruits instead of having more honey, whereas I would have done if I was in England. So let's talk about some of the benefits that people might see from following a animal-based diet. The first one is going to be improved gut health. Most people go onto this diet because it is an elimination diet. It's not as extreme as carnivore. Carnivore is the ultimate elimination diet, and I think that carnivore is amazing. Good access to good meats, and you're able to follow that for a set period of time. When you are going on an elimination diet, you're cutting out a lot of things that upset you. So you will be able to feel a lot better. Gut will start to heal and your health will start to improve. Now, I've done a lot of work on my gut through carnivore, and I love carnivore. Now I'm trying to add stuff back in because I'm in a country across the whole world and it's a lot easier to eat fruits. It's a lot easier to have good nutrition from the fresh fruits here, where it's not the same in England. Adding fruits in, but I'm conscious of what I'm eating. If something is upsetting my stomach, then I don't have this anymore. I get rid of it. This is what I'm doing. But for most people, your gut health is going to increase massively. If you're coming from a standard American diet, eating meats, fruits, honey, you're going to feel amazing. A lot of people might not be able to stomach the dairy for their stomach. That might take longer down the line, but for most people, they will absolutely thrive on this diet. I believe that everybody in the world should either be following an animal-based diet or the carnivore lifestyle. Depending on how unhealthy you are, you're probably gonna have to go to carnivore first and then increase fruits. Or if you've got a lot of addictions to sugar, etc., then you might need to go carnivore instead. Anybody is trying to improve their gut health, acid reflux, bloating, IBS, all of these IBS symptoms you might see, low mood, fatigue, then you should try an animal-based diet, and I guarantee you, your gut health will be so much better. Second one is improved weight control. For most people coming from a standard American diet, coming all the way down to meat and fruit, you're a lot more full because you're eating red meat, a lot of calories that's going to do you good, and fruits are very hard to overeat on. If you're eating a bag of Doritos, you're going to eat the whole bag. If you're eating a loads of pineapple, you're not going to overeat on it. People say you can, but if you do overeat on it, fruits are so low calories that it's not going to affect you in the same way that eating junk food. I had some pineapple with my steak today and it was amazing. I had 3 little pieces of pineapple, and by the end of it, my cravings were gone, everything was gone, and I felt amazing. This is one of the benefits I have noticed, is that your cravings go down, your hunger goes down, so you will start to drop fat and you will start to feel much better. This then leads on to improved mood. My mood has improved. My mood hasn't necessarily improved from going from carnivore, but for most people, your mood is going to feel amazing. Now, actually eating carbohydrates do give you a sense of dopamine, which make you feel a lot better. If you are adding fruits in, you're going to feel a lot better because you get a dopamine from it. But if you're coming from the standard American diet, it might take a while for your dopamine receptors to reset because you are so used to eating this crazy amount of dopamine addicting food. So when you eat fruit, you might not get the same benefits. And we will talk about what to expect in the first 30 days, which we'll talk about this. But yes, you can expect your mood to increase massively. The other one comes along with this is improved energy levels. My energy levels are the highest they have ever been on animal-based, way higher than carnivore actually. I've actually found that I am so much more energized when I'm having carbohydrates. And something good also is that I don't have so for the average person that eats like junk, your energy is going to go through the absolute roof. Because you're eating poisonous food, takes a lot to digest, you're gonna feel bad when you're eating junk food. And this is why you have low energy. Whereas when you go to a diet that you're meant to be eating, humans are meant to be thriving, you will feel amazing. This brings me on to the last point is low inflammation. If you have an autoimmune disease, if you are struggling with high amounts of inflammation in your body, joint pain, fatigue, then going over to this diet is going to lower your inflammation massively. When you're eating what humans are meant to eat, you're not going to be as inflamed. You're not having 20 ingredients in one thing you're eating, you're having single whole ingredients, and this is why you will feel amazing. What should you expect in the first 30 days? Now, it all depends where you're coming from and your health status, but for most people, you might feel a little bit worse before you feel better, especially like with the carnivore lifestyle. You're not going to feel amazing. If you have insane addictions, if you have health problems, it's gonna take a while to resolve. You're not just gonna wake up one day and you're gonna feel amazing. It takes a long while to heal, and you need to be present of this. If you are coming from a trash diet, you might have insane cravings, you might have low energy for a little bit, but I promise you over time, this will go. Within a week, 2 weeks, you might find your energy picks up massively. It's going to take as long to adapt as the carnivore lifestyle. You're not getting in a ketogenic state, so it's not gonna be nowhere near as bad as doing that. But most people actually, they do find that their energy is massive from the jump. Feel so good, but for anyone that doesn't, just bear that in mind, it might take a long time. In the 30 days, you're gonna start to feel better. Your symptoms are gonna start to improve, and it will be gradually. You're not just gonna feel amazing. It might be one day you notice your stomach's less bloated. Then week 2, you notice that your acid reflux is gone. Then week 3, you notice your mood's a bit better. Then week 4, you've got loads of energy. It's not going to be this linear thing where you feel amazing. After one day, all your symptoms go, everything goes. You're gonna have to take time, and this will build up. People online way overemphasize on how you're gonna feel when you're first starting a diet. You need to give it time to adapt. I would say you need to give at least 12 weeks to feel good, but you will notice that following a diet like this, you will start to feel good, and you will start to feel good quick because it's what we're meant to be. This is what to expect from following an animal-based diet for the first 30 days. I hope this has helped. Please like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.